An Air Canada passenger reportedly received someone else's belongings in her carry-on suitcase when it was returned after being lost. According to a report by CBC News, Linda Royal found 2 toiletry bags, a ticket scanner, and a knife upon opening her return suitcase, items that she never owned in the first place. Let's take a look at this bizarre occurrence for today's video. So not only did Royal receive someone else's belongings inside her suitcase, but some of Royal's own items were missing. She told CBC News that Air Canada initially refused to compensate her but later stated it would review her case. According to the report, the passenger's carry-on suitcase was lost during a stopover at Toronto Pearson International Airport in March 2025. Royal was travelling from Toronto to Newfoundland and was asked to check in her carry-on luggage. However, upon arriving at St. John's International Airport, she discovered that both of her suitcases were missing. When Royal eventually received her missing hand luggage, she found that many of her own belongings were gone. In their place were random items most likely belonging to a male passenger. The items included 2 old shaving kits, which included personal hygiene items like nail clippers, small scissors, shaving items, a comb, body wash, floss, a knife, and toothpaste. Additionally, and quite bizarrely, there was a boarding pass from April 2020 and a boarding pass scanner too. Commenting on the incident, Royal told CBC News, "It was shocking, like I flipped it open and I unzipped the side and I'm there like, what? I couldn't believe it. You feel violated. Somebody literally picked through all of my personal belongings to see what they wanted." An Apple tracker in Royal's large suitcase showed it remained at Toronto Pearson, and while that suitcase was eventually returned to her, her carry-on remained missing. Days later, she received a call from a Lawton's drugstore in St. John's explaining that someone at Toronto Pearson's Lost and Found had located her carry-on and had forwarded it to the pharmacy to contact her. Upon realizing that her suitcase contained someone else's belongings, Royal discovered that many of her own items were missing. In the report, she is quoted as saying that hundreds of dollars worth of shoes, books, medication and clothing were gone. She estimated the value of her missing items to be around $950 Canadian. She also claimed to have contacted Air Canada for compensation, but the airline refused, citing the lack of receipts for the missing items. However, Air Canada has reportedly agreed to review the case. What do you think of all of this, and what do you think happened? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.